My name is Sherry Hughes. I'm the Associate Registrar for Practice at the College of Physiotherapists of Ontario.
Hello, my name is Shelley Martin and I'm the Practice Advisor. Today we'll be discussing record keeping. Everything covered in this video can be found in more detail in the Standard for Professional Practice Record Keeping and the supporting guide and checklist. All are available on the college's website.
As you may know, the college is an organization required to exist by law. That same law sets our duties to develop standards of practice to ensure quality care.
We develop our standards of practice by consulting with physiotherapists around the province to determine what they expect from the profession.
The current record-keeping standard was updated in March 2013, and we're going to give you an overview of its key features.
Before we go there, I want to touch upon record format. You are free to use paper or electronic formats for your records. Regardless of your choice, you need to be aware that all of the expectations set out in the standard are required.
The principles of record keeping are as follows. Number 1, records should be accurate, objective, and relevant. This means your record should have a date, a signature, and title so that the record can be linked to one provider. Records should also have objective measures.
Number 2, records should be understandable. Make sure the language you use is clear and avoid using acronyms unless you spell out the word the first time it's used. Records need to be legible, keeping in mind other people may need to use the records too.
Number 3, records should be comprehensive and complete. Always include enough information to make certain that another healthcare professional can understand the care that was provided. The amount of detail needed will vary based on practice setting, individual patient circumstances, and employer expectations. Think about what another healthcare provider might want to know and use your professional judgment to include enough detail to make the record useful.
Number 4, records should be timely. Record information should be entered within a reasonable time frame to ensure its accuracy. Be sure to update the information whenever there are significant changes or new information is received.
Number 5, records should be kept securely. Under no circumstances should information be lost, altered, or deleted. Information should be kept confidential, and only those with permission or authority should be given access.
Number 6, records should be accessible and retrievable. Patients should know who their health information custodian is and how they can access their records should they need or want them. The Personal Health Information Protection Act, or PHIPA, outlines expectations for the collection, use, and disclosure of personal health information to protect both privacy and confidentiality.
Individuals or organizations that have custody and control of patient records are called Health Information Custodians, sometimes known as HICs. Physiotherapists can either be health information custodians or agents of health information custodians. It depends upon the situation, and it's important for PTs to know the difference.
The Information and Privacy Commission website has useful information related to the Personal Health Information Protection Act. You might also look at the college's briefing note on privacy and the record-keeping guide. Both are available on the college's website.
As a registered physiotherapist, you are required to audit your records periodically, to look for irregularities, to identify patterns that you may not have noticed, to review the care that was provided, and to ensure that you're meeting the standard. Consider asking a peer for their feedback, or compare a sample of your records to the college's record-keeping checklist.
And remember that patients are entitled to their records. When a patient requests their records, you are able to charge a reasonable fee. However, if the request for the patient's record is made by someone other than the patient, you must have the patient's consent to release the record. For more information on this, consult the Office of the Information and Privacy Commission of Ontario or contact me, the college's practice advisor.
Before we wrap up, I want to remind you that the first place to start is always the standard. Take 10 minutes to reread the standard for record keeping.
And finally, feel free to contact me. I am here to take your questions by phone or by email, and I'm happy to help you identify and access the resources you need to make informed decisions.